opponent from Detroit, Michigan, the X Division champion, Chris Sabin.
I had a chance to talk to Chris Sabin about this matchup a little bit earlier on today. He said he loved the fact that Alan Angels won Ultimate X just last week, and that same night said, I want the brand new X Division champion, Chris Sabin, next week. Sabin said, I had to chase Leo Rush to get my rematch. He appreciated the moxie of Angels, but imagine the confidence of Chris Sabin, a 10-time X Division champion.
Oh, how about the confidence of Alan Angels? Like you just said, literally the same night, the same week he wins that X, he immediately goes for the cash. And the Ultimate X is a dangerous match, Tom. We talk about it all the time. There's a lot of recovery that goes in. There's the X. You see, it's officially handed in, cashed in, however you want to call it. The title match is on.
The championship, as old as this company, dates back to June 26, 2002 as a part of one of TNA's first weekly pay-per-views. That went down in Huntsville, Alabama. The great AJ Styles, the first ever X Division champion. Now this evening in Memphis, Tennessee, for the first time ever, Angels and Sabin collide for the X Division crown.
And I gotta say, how apropos would it be if the front man here himself, the lead singer, if you will, of the X Division could win gold literally in the shadows of Graceland, baby.
We'll see if Angels decides to go for low blows like he did to help him win Ultimate X last week, and also like he did this past summer at Slammiversary.
No, I was talking to Alan Angels before this match as well.
Cover here on the champion, count of one.
And he did tell me, man, coming up in this business as a young man, as he told Chris Sabin right there, I was this close to walking out with X Division gold. This was somebody he came into this business watching, idolizing. But the fact that Sabin's still here trying to run this division, he feels like Sabin should step aside for new up-and-coming talent like him.
Sabin stepping aside, that doesn't really make a whole lot of sense. If you want to take out Sabin, you have to completely
And I think
take
that
him
was
out.
his point. I think that was his point, to be fair, is that guys like this is a previous generation. It is Alan Angels' time.
Oh, little bow and arrow here. He's right into the spine, bending Angels. Oh, here's a cover. Kick out there by Sabin. And we know that Chris Sabin is going to be a part of Impact's UK Invasion Tour, October 26th through the 29th, Glasgow, Newcastle, and 2 dates in Coventry. And don't forget, October 27th, Will Ospreay will join us in Newcastle for Turning Point, which will air on Impact Plus on November 3rd. And also, our return to the United Kingdom marks the return of Gut Check. Who will earn a future Impact contract? We are going to find out when we head back overseas. Get all the information and your tickets now via ImpactWrestling.com. Angels, the chops here in the corner, whipping Sabin opposite side. Sabin with a hip toss there on Angels. And again, taking Angels off his feet. Arm dragging out, controlling Angels. This is just the beginning of our night here on Access TV. Still to come in the wake of Feast or Fired. Unfortunately, it is Yuya Uemura's goodbye ceremony from Impact Wrestling. Also, the Man Beast, the War Machine Rhino will be in action here this evening. And also, Kenny King and Sheldon Jean take on Heath and the digital media champion Tommy Dreamer. Oh, in a Memphis street fight. Jonathan Gresham is back in action. He takes on Speedball Mike Bailey. And also, the Knockouts World Champion Trinity faces Giselle Shaw in our main event.
Meanwhile, Alan Angels has taken over this matchup. Looks like he's targeting, that left arm. Chris Sabin caught it up in the ropes a moment ago, and now just stomping on that elbow. Angels has a plan.
Now Angels, goes after the left arm. You know as well as anyone. And again to the arm. You can find any sort of weakness in your opponent. You gotta go after it. Angel's not necessarily a submission wrestler, but he is creative.
No, when you take away the arm, you take away that limb of Chris Sabin, things like the cradle shock are all of a sudden a hell of a lot harder to hit.
Not to mention going for the STF, which has helped him quite a bit over the last few months. Now that left arm, the left shoulder sent into the turnbuckle.
And right now, Alan Angel's feeling very, very confident about his chances here, looking for an arm bar on Chris Sabin, middle of the ring here.
fans here in Memphis not exactly embracing Alan Angels.
Hey, we don't know which one they're yelling at. We can't determine that unless we ask each individual person.
I have a hunch. Now Sabin out of the corner. Oh, sends away Angels opposite side of the ring. That bought Sabin some time trying to protect the left arm. Oh, and again the left arm. The left shoulder went into the top turnbuckle.
Look at this.
Oh, trapped the arm. Northern Lights suplex to win the title. And a kick out by Sabin.
And little things like that make Alan Angels a very dangerous competitor. Didn't just snap off a regular Northern Lights. Nope, he trapped that arm because that has been his target.
What's wrong, buddy? Huh? What's wrong? Is your guy?
Oh, now look at this, trying to trap the right arm, has got the left arm all tied up. Sabin gets his foot on the bottom rope and breaks it up.
Hey, one arm's good. Two arms is a hell of a lot better if you can take both of them away from your opponent.
Oh,
Literally clip the wings of Chris Sabin.
a shoulder block there by Angels. Strong upper body for Angels, trying to use it to his advantage here to just wear out Sabin in the long run in this X Division title match. Oh, now look at Sabin.
Fighting back here, but no, just like that. Angel shuts it down, back to the arm.
Now Alan Angels on the move. Oh, and caught there by Sabin. Chance of Hail Sabin here in Memphis.
And that was a great counter, great timing by the X Division champion, but how much damage has been done to that arm and how much is that weighing on the mind of Chris Sabin now?
I think in the mind of Chris Sabin, he's still feeling motivated from his victory in the 1000th episode of Impact Wrestling, the main event. Main evented the first episode of Impact 19 years ago. Main evented the 1000th episode of Impact. All these years later, he has shown so much staying power, his longevity. Oh!
Ooh. Well, I might not have much staying power in this matchup if that arm keeps coming into play here.
Oh, but right now you can see how Sabin is adjusting on the fly and adapting, and a kick right to the face. Sabin, the left arm bothering him, hooks with the right arm, and maybe that helped Angels kick out.
Yeah, couldn't quite get all of that. Only had to hook with one arm, couldn't cradle with his other one or lock anything else down on Alan Angels there. And this is the plan of Angels from the start here.
Up onto the shoulders through the cradle shock. Once the cradle shock, but the left arm, you talked about it earlier on. Angels found an opening. Thinking about a double wrist lock there.
Great counter there, saving the match for Angels.
Oh! It brings down Sabin, and now pulling back on the right arm.
Ooh.
Look at
Wait.
Sabin. Sabin nearly pinned Angels.
I was just about to say what a brilliant move there by Angels, but Sabin with the immediate counter.
Big forearm shiver there by Sabin just to create a little bit of separation, a little bit of breathing room.
Oh, but Sabin not waiting too long, immediately runs in with that boot. But you see every couple of seconds trying to wiggle those fingers, shake that arm, get a little bit of life back into that damaged left arm of his.
Using the left arm here to secure Angels.
Ooh.
Wait for the tornado DDT. Again, the damage done to the left arm. Maybe he didn't have Angels secured the way he wanted. Out of the corner. Oh, man.
Beautiful counter yet again.
And again into a submission here on Chris Sabin.
Now, both arms locked in. Sabin, though, wisely and very, very quickly with a lot of urgency. You got to respect that from Sabin, getting to the rope immediately. Didn't waste any time and got immediately there.
On Angels is looking over here. Angels just grabbed the X Division title belt.
It's like the secret, Tom. It's like a vision board. You got to see it to believe it.
Oh, now the official rightfully taking the title away from Angels.
Hey, look out.
Sabin goes after Angels, one of the cradle shock. Whoa! Sabin nearly sent to the official. Oh! Low blow by Angels.
What I tell you? This is it. This is it.
Halo strike. Halo strike.
It's over.
Cover. Sabin able to kick out.
What?
Sabin was south of heaven there for a moment. Now going up top. Missed with the splash.
And Sabin, look at this recovery immediately. Getting to the top rope here.
Sabin with a missile drop kick to the back of the neck.
And he's not done. Immediate follow-up here.
Foot on the gas. Sabin, cradle shock, cover. Chris Sabin withstands this test.
Ladies and gentlemen, here is your winner and still X Division champion, Chris Sabin.
I gotta give it to Sabin fighting through all that damage done to the left arm, and then, hot damn, he's gotta have Motor City machine guns made of steel there. Angels tried his best, but not to be here tonight.
That is the measuring stick. Who is capable of taking down the X Division champion, Chris Sabin, as we march forward towards Bound for Glory, Saturday, October 21st in Chicago.
Wait, what?
Oh my God! Kenta at Bound for Glory?
I don't want to insinuate everything, the fact that that was shown right to the face of the X Division champion, Chris Sabin.